it has gone as a theme in our lives. This was right along with our flight, our ride, our joy, our destruction. All of that can be put in a soundtrack of music. Not only do we answer why is this music so important, our lives, for all intents and purposes, is nothing but another rendition of sound.
Simple yet sacred, heavy yet weightless. Let me take you to that space in between those spaces where time is a myth and the clocks are faceless, with a melody so sweet that you can taste it.
When we talk about this, something that is so advanced within our DNA and within our body. Now, melanin is more than a substance. It is an intelligence. It is an entity called the muse. Whenever we create music, we are only producing outwardly an intelligence and a civilization that's on the inside. We are only putting that to scale and putting it to the level in which we can use it in the physical. So we take something that is not in the physical and bring it in the physical.
Simple yet sacred, heavy yet weightless. Let me take you to that space in between those spaces where time is a myth and the clocks are faceless, with a melody so sweet that you can taste it.
The Africans use the drum because it is not the beat that is being heard, it is the spaces in between the beats that's being heard. Creating an ecological system that is outside of the dimension, you're bringing that same ecological system in the dimension through sound.
Simple yet sacred, heavy yet weightless. Let me take you to that space in between those spaces where time is a myth and the clocks are faceless, with a melody so sweet that you can taste it.
I've been painting a dream about you, a color for every curve that be, illustrating the scene around you, a poetry drawn so perfectly. Make sure that every brushstroke finds you, a work of art most certainly. As your body becomes my canvas, the curtains are drawn for the world to see. Just keep the lights on, keep them on so bright. I wanna see every secret surprise. Cause when the vibe's strong, turn your wrongs to right and leave a treasure buried between your thighs. I say keep the lights on, keep them on so bright. I wanna see every secret surprise. Cause when the vibe's strong, turn your wrongs to right and leave a treasure buried between your thighs. Just close your eyes, babe, and dream a little dream for me.
Okay, thank you for your patience. I had to get rid of Sleeping Beauty out of my front room. Sounded like somebody's trying to start up a 1995 Celebrity, Chevrolet Celebrity. That's a what the? All right, so what's up? What kind of day is this? Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those days. Time I put the damn phone. Oh, just flat out lost the signal. That's what it is. Boy, I tell you, yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them days. Actually, I think. boy, oh boy. My apologies. This all Sleeping Beauty, Cord, everything just kind of happened at one time. Today is blah, 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 blah. Lady. Now, what am I talking about? Am I just talking nonsense? Am I just doing what I do? No, not this time. I'm going to get right into this one. So my daughter stopped past her little she has my little 12-year-old daughter. She has a job. She works at a daycare center. I'm not going to say where, give too much information. I don't want to try to send me down to child protection services or nothing, but she has a little job, little something that she does. And I stopped to get her after work so we can go home together. She likes to, just come in with me. So we walking down, and I got a text message in reference to some business. So I stopped on the pavement. Yeah, I'm kicking it right off the ratchet stuff, early. So I stopped to answer the text message. It was business. It was, it was important. And lady just out of nowhere, she said, "Excuse me." I said, "Oh, okay. I said, "Move over, to my daughter. Move over. Let this lady get by." As she splits us, goes through the middle of us, she says, "Y'all should be on the same side of the street." So I look around to see if I was getting punked. I had to stop and gather myself and say, am I getting punked? Is somebody, about to jump out on me and say, I got you? Because I could have swear I was courteous to this young lady. So I laughed out loud. So she turns around, "Excuse me, is that towards what I said?" I said, "You're the only person around here to laugh at." She said, "Excuse me? Is that in reference to what I said?" I said, "Yes, lady," because I'm not calling a woman the B word. I have no reason to insinuate that she's a hoe or a whore. So I have to just say, "Lady." That's very condescending. Very. And she, "You're ignorant and a poor representation of something." I said, "Lady, you're mad. Don't take it out on me because you're mad. That's all. You're mad." Now, I want anybody who listen to this, just tell me, was I wrong? Please give me a little insight on this, because I don't believe I was wrong. I don't believe I said anything that would warrant this lady to speak to me the way she did. Y'all should be. First of all, it's me and my child, so I'm not going to let you son me in front of my daughter. Sorry. That's not going to happen. That's pride right there. That's the first thing, is pride. Then, I'm ignorant and I'm a poor representation of something. Nah, couldn't let that slide. Did I cuss her? No. Did I call out her name? No. I don't know her name, so I called her lady. Did I speak in a certain tone so that she understand that I wasn't playing? Yes. And I told her. I said, "You're mad. Don't take your anger out on me because you're mad." How you gonna tell somebody where they should be standing? And she didn't even say it in like a joking way, like, "Oh, y'all should be, standing to the. Y'all should be on the side." What? Who you think you talking to? I'm not your child. And based on the looks up, I'm probably older than her. She might be, early 30s. I'm what they mid to late 30s now. 36, 37, mid to late 30s. So, no, that's not going to happen. So I'd like to know, am I wrong? Or did I handle it in the way that you guys will handle it? I'd like to think so, because I'm sure you're not going to let nobody just, chump you in front of your child. I have a few things to talk about, and then I'm done. It's not going to be a long. It's not going to be a full hour tonight. Have some other things I have to do, and to start at 11 p.m. is not going to work for me tonight. So I will be getting right into some topics and discussions, talking points, and get right out. Okay, so Ayanna Van Zant. Yes, I watched the clip on Facebook trying to get a young man to confess his love and his failures and stuff. Reference to his, I think he had like 11 children or something. Got all the females in the crowd boo-hooing, like as if it's the end of the world, or as if they just found out something new. Man, this is the same thing your mother, your father, your uncles, your older brother, and your best friend has been telling you for years. They all crying in the audience. This man got 11 children with X amount of baby mothers. I'm so not buying it. Not one bit. In another news, Ryan Howard of the Philadelphia Phillies had to sue family members, his twin brother and his mother, I believe, over financial issues. People using his likeness and skimming off the top and all kinds of stuff. What in the world is going? Wow, does it come down? You can't even trust family anymore. I've never really thought you can trust parents, because parents have this greed amongst them that they deserve what you accomplish. They deserve what the child accomplishes or accumulates. So I've never trusted parents. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. I stand by it. I've never trusted parents when it comes to, finances through entertainment or through some type of like a car accident or something of that matter. I've never really trusted parents. And this is, I always wonder, like, are they just getting over on the children? Where does it, when do they cut it short? I've always wondered those things. I'm sorry, I'm just getting to the chat. I don't think she was a thought either, to be honest. She came across, just to go backwards to the lady who tried to play me on a sidewalk. She came across as one of those real snobbish women that think they're better than everyone. No, not a thought. I do not believe she was a thought. I believe she's a snob, and she lives in the wrong area. You're getting off the train just like I just did. You're walking down the street just like I'm doing. I just stopped because it's 5:40, so now it's like pitch black now. I don't want to drop my phone. I want to, trip and then, my phone fall or fumble it or something like that. Now I have a cracked screen. So I stopped. And where I stopped shouldn't matter to her. But no, I don't think, Rima, I don't think she's a thought. I think she's just a snob who's in the wrong area. Now, I don't live in the hood. I don't live far from it. And it's not too far removed from it. But that whole attitude that she had going on wouldn't work down 29th in Cecil B. Moore. 27th and Ridge. 33rd and Nars. That wouldn't happen. It wouldn't work down there. And she was out of pocket. So, yes, I don't trust parents. I never did. I always thought that they were the biggest. I think parents are the biggest crooks in the history of thievery. Even worse crooks. Parents are even worse crooks than Christopher Columbus and his goons, because they came and the Indians or the Native Americans had no idea what their intentions were, so they were deceived and then slaughtered, and then had their land stolen. But parents, you would think they're loving and caring. You know, they brought you here. They've done everything to get you to where you are. And then you turn your back and they start writing checks out to other family members and having them cash it. And they're pocketing the money. And I've always thought parents were the biggest crooks. So, yes, Ayanna Van Zant got the whole crowd crying and sniffling and snotting because of this young man and his 11 children. Anyone who's seen the clip, fill me in. I only watched the clip and listened as far as I could stomach. She looks like her breath stinks. And me personally, I cannot take advice from someone who doesn't even care about their own personal oral hygiene. I cannot take you serious. I cannot take your advice. I cannot come to you for advice. Because if my hygiene is better than yours, I'm already ahead of you. My breath don't stink. It may smell, smell during the day from the garlic consumption, the onion consumption, do different various, foods that I may eat. But my breath doesn't smell like morning breath at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You don't come into my office area and say, damn, something smells stale over here. You don't come in my room at my house and say, dang, your breath stink. Your whole room smell like you don't have that. So I don't trust anybody whose oral hygiene isn't up to par. So I damn sure not going to Ayanna Van Zant to fix my life. Sorry, just not buying it. She's just not my type of hype. Since we have a shortened show tonight, one song break. Obviously, I had to take a quick, about a minute and a half song break early on because I had to vacate my office area because we had someone asleep on the job. So we'll take one song break, just one, uno. What song I want to play though? Has to be a indie. Has to be something that I haven't played much of. I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play her other drink. So now she actually have a third one. Let's see. I think I'm gonna play her other joint. That's what I'm gonna do. Take one song break and recently added. Let's see how this work out. Play this and we right back after the song break and I'll come into my main talking point of the day. No, I don't think y'all gonna like that one. I think this group is a little more maybe her perfection. I'll play this again. Be right back at the song break, the Mike Pope Show.
And I thought to myself, if I don't, then I starve. Trying to be dope like a flow that's from Mars. So whenever I spit, you'll be sure to see stars. I wanna be perfect. I'm sure that it's worth it. I think about about feeling and then I get nervous. Swear that my music is doing a service. I know I'll be great without making the purchase. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I have to fit. It don't matter a bit. All you see is what's on the surface. What's on the surface. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I hit the stage and I spit for days and they see that I have a purpose. I'm looking for perfection. Yeah. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for perfection. No, I'm not perfect, but it makes it all worth it when it's working. Yeah. No days off. All these little rappers when the fire blaze off. Living and I'm hoping that the grind pays off. Look into my eyes and watch the die fade off. I don't wanna flaw, driving for perfection and I wanna rid them all. Any little errors, see I wanna fix them all. OCD or whatever you can call. Good will never be great. Love will never be fake. Premature is probably better than late, but I'm trying to touch the ones that's keeping that gay. I just wanna be a legend. I know I see it coming. Wait, hold it there a second. The one with the crown probably really feel threatened. This got the feeling of a tortoise hair lesson. Lyrically fit, see I've been on my. They call it as is and say ain't that a. They see that I'm winning, they wanna pitch fits. They knew that I had it, they seen it from grip. That shit on my shoulder, you call it a chip. I call it my right to have birds that I flip. Oozing perfections, that just what I drip. Sarcastic as ever and all of that wit. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I have a fit. It don't matter a bit. All you see is what's on the surface. What's on the surface. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I hit the stage and I just spit for days and they see that I have a purpose. I'm looking for perfection. Yeah. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for perfection. No, I'm not perfect, but it makes it all worth it when you see this working, yeah. Days like this. Sometimes I wonder if I was really fucking made for this. All of the lights, all of the lights, all of the fame, all of the fame, all of the hurt, the disappointment, and the pain. Wait, hold up, I'm about to kill him, just let me f***ing stroll up. Running through my verse and they hate to see me scroll up. Texting these niggas like I just put a toll up. You kidding me? You tried to believe that I wouldn't get bigger. They rotten for me, so believe I get figured. You tried to stop me, but see, you just got bitter. Days like this. I know that I'll be making shit that's so perfect. All of the love, all of the hate, all of the hate, all of the times I told myself that I'ma be great. Yeah. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I have a fit. It don't matter a bit. All you see is what's on the surface. What's on the surface. No, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But it makes it all worth it when I hit the stage and I just spit for days and they see that I have a purpose. I'm looking for perfection. Yeah. I'm looking for perfection. I'm looking for perfection.
That joint go hard.
I'm looking for perfection. No, I'm not perfect, but it makes it all worth it when it's working, yeah.
That joint go hard. Looking for perfection. That was a local legend. Hustle hard. Shout Hustle Gang make me look like I'm lazy, man. Lanice London. 2 L's. Boom boom. That's her logo. Logo is tough too. You find her on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, DatPiff. Lanice London. LANICE LONDON. Now we will have one talking point, which is pretty much outside of the random lady telling me where I should walk. The next thing I wanted to discuss is the role reversal between man and woman here in 2014. Now, some of this I know has happened. It happened back in the 90s, 2000s. So it's not necessarily new, but it's more prevalent now in 2014 than say it was, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, the 90s, 2000s. The role reversal. Women are now proposing to men in a grand way. Not in the sense of, look, babe, let's just get married. Let's do this. No, in a grand way where they're setting it up. Family, friends, everybody around. And they drop, I guess on one knee or whatever. And they say, babe, will you marry me? Now, I'm a traditional person. I'm from the 70s, born in the 70s, lived through the 80s. So I'm traditional. So I don't want to bash this concept. I don't want to be too biased. Now, I'm going to be biased because that's me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give no, I'm not here to be biased. Sorry. I'm here to give what I feel is a genuine opinion. And we're going to ride it out and then we're going to shut the show down because, like I said, I have some things I have to do. I will be live. We'll be on time. We'll be a full hour tomorrow from 10 to 11. So I don't think that it's necessary for the woman to propose to the man. Because the woman proposing to the man doesn't solidify the relationship. It's still the man's job to prove that he loves the woman, to court her, to make her feel like a queen, and to let her know, assure her that she will be taken care of. And I think when a woman takes that into her hand and makes the decision to, I'll propose, I will jumpstart or whatever, I think she dilutes the full experience of it. Because not only does she's going to do the proposal, so I don't know if she buys the ring for herself, she buys him a ring. I don't know how that goes. But you first you have to plan out this proposal. The next thing is you will start putting together the actual wedding, the actual nuptials. And when a man isn't ready, a man isn't ready. I know that from experience. And he's not going to be, he may not, I'm not going to say he's not. He may not be ready. He may want to marry you, so he may say, yes, babe, let's do this. But he might not have been ready to be married within a year. He may have had a plan. Such as myself, I have a plan to further the Mike Pope Show, the Mike Pope brand, the Pope's World brand. I have, aspirations to further it. And at 36, I don't have years to put anything on the back burner, relationships or my career path or my ambitions. So with me saying that, that also pushes me to still don't splotchy. Not splotchy on this end, but it's splotchy on that end. So that brings me to, wow, now where does it go from there? I mean, what's next? I mean, I was just on Facebook going back and forth with some folk about, in a jokingly way, and I don't subscribe to this, but about the role reversal where they said the man looks good, don't do anything, but he looks good. Can he? And he doesn't have a job or nothing like that. Can he stay? And is that next? Will it be home husbands instead of home wives or housewives? Be house husbands, men who don't work anymore, men who don't even contribute properly to a family structure. If you got to go through that just to have a man in the house, then I don't think so. So that's out of the question. But the role reversal in proposals to engage to wed, it's unique. it can be good. It could be a good situation. He could have been nervous. He might not have known, how to go about it. I mean, I have certain experiences and I've been through certain things in my life, so I would know. But maybe, the gentleman just doesn't know yet. Maybe he knows he loves a woman, but he's not sure to what extent or how he's going to, or when to get married. I mean, he may not know, but maybe his parents weren't married. It's so many factors where the woman proposing isn't the worst thing. But please, ladies, don't just propose because it's been a while. Don't just propose because he's putting, putting the D on you. Do it because it's been a while. The sparks haven't started to fizzle out, because that is a big problem. A lot of people tend to only get married because the sparks are starting to fizzle. That doesn't help it. That doesn't help it. It only makes it worse, because now you look around, it's like you have this obligation, because that legal binding document that you sign, that pastor, that judge, that the bartender at what's the spot up 69th Street? The Yerkes, whatever it is binding, and you are married, and it's official. So that commitment, that shouldering that, because I thought it would help us, I thought we would do better. It's no good, not good at all. November is National No Shave Month. No Shave November. I know until yesterday I was informed, so I did not shave. I did not get it cut off. I let it grow. Still got my Mario mustaches. My oldest son is going to say tomorrow when he comes by, he's going to say, "Dad, you got the Mario stash again." Oh, man. I wish it was okay to hate your children. Because I might actually hate them. They always got something to say about me, man. Always. They think 'cause I'm a little older, they can cut little slide jokes and then say little slick things, and I'm not going to catch it. No, I'm going to catch it. And I catch it every time. I'm talking about my Mario mustache. My Mario stash. That's what he called it. But this joint is messed up, man. I'm telling you, the hair is turned in. It's curly. It's like my hair up here. It's curly, but it's thicker. It's like way thicker. It's thick like thin spaghetti noodles, like in the box still. It's real thick, like, and they're curling down, and they curl right down to right here, and it's annoying. It just feel like something is crawling or something. So I can't wait till December 1. Might get my hair cut at 12:01, December 1, to get this off my lip. My face not really a problem, and my hair, I'm letting my hair grow until like February. Then I start getting it cut lower. Don't like to let it get too high. It's not the 90s or the 80s. I was the king of the blowout back in the day. I just like it curly and manageable now. Oh, you got that good stuff. Yeah, I do. One time I was in the airport, this lady from on the other side of the airport was like, "Hey, that look like Mike hair right there." I'm lying. I've never even been on an airplane before, so anybody even believe that? Anybody even believe that? You're just as crazy as I was for saying that. But it sounded good when I said, I'm in the airport, and a lady from all the way on the other side, flight 164, was like, "That look like Mike Pope hair right there." And I turned around. "It is me, babe. Enjoy your flight." Oh, I'm silly, man. Listen, tonight's run its course. Like I said, I've had some things I have to do. I appreciate you for logging in. But I have to cut the show short. Today was blah, 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 lady. Get out my face. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. Always know that if you walk straight, no one can ever accuse you of being crooked. This is my time. I'm out, and I will see y'all tomorrow at 10 p.m. sharp.